Love Island Talk, episode 51 now. Yeah, a little bit of a.
So how much episodes are there? 56? I don't know why I have 56 in my head.
How many episodes are there in general?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it varies.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I have
if
56
it's,
in my head.
what did I say? 51 today, 52 Wednesday, 53 Thursday, 54 Friday, 56 Sunday, so 57 Monday.
Oh, yeah, because there's no Saturday episode.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
57 episodes this season. I don't know if that's normal.
I don't know.
But yeah, we had a little bit of like, the continuation of the parents today, but it was obviously the ones we knew that we wouldn't really necessarily care about today.
Yeah.
So obviously that was Helena Blue.
No, it wasn't Harry. Ty and
Angel. Connor and Megan.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, so that was the parents today.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really care too much about the rest of the parents this episode, but we kind of already predicted that anyway. Yeah. Obviously, like I could mention like Harry going to speak to Helena's parents, but I really just didn't care that much. Obviously, like I guess it was a nice gesture. Yeah, but I just still didn't care.
It was surprising that he had gone and done it, and yeah, it was quite nice, I guess, for him to do. I mean, it's not like it shouldn't be expected of him to do that because obviously, whatever. But I think it was nice that he thought of doing it and then he did it. So I thought, oh, okay, didn't have to, and he did. So, but yeah, we don't really care about it. So
yeah, so yeah, it's what it is.
But that was that. Who else? Connor and Megan don't care.
No,
and it was like even with, especially with Connor and with Megan and Blue, like the conversation that they were having with their parents, it was boring because they literally just came back from home.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you need to talk about with your parents because you were just with them.
Yeah, even when Megan's parents were like, oh, like, we're so proud of you. And I'm thinking, yeah, but Megan just got back to the villa. So what has she done recently to make you proud? Exactly. It was just a bit weird. Like it was just a bit like, oh, you're just saying it to say it because it's kind of like parents' tradition to say they're proud of their children. Yeah. Whereas like, she hasn't been back long enough for you to be proud of anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me, it was just, whatever. Like we didn't really care about the rest of the parents anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we didn't care about them. So I think that was it really for the parents. Right?
Yeah, I mean mainly. Like
yeah, in this episode anyway, we didn't care about, like you're saying, we didn't care about who came today. So
yeah, we didn't, and we knew that from like yesterday. We knew we weren't going to be interested, really.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So that was the rest of the parents down there. Obviously, Tony had a very emotional moment, which I thought was really nice. Actually, the moment with Tony and Cash, because obviously Tony was upset that his siblings didn't like her.
Oh yeah.
Which obviously is the vibe that she got, which might not. Well, I mean, Cash was kind of convinced that it was an incorrect vibe, but not that it wasn't correct. He's basically saying it's not correct. It's just that they saw one way and they didn't like it. Not necessarily that they don't like Tony. They just don't like how Tony moved. Yeah. I mean, there is a difference.
There is a difference, and I feel like maybe the sisters, or I think it's the sisters' comment, the fact that you're sitting right beside me. You were asked, "Is there anything you'd like to know?" and you said, "No, not really." So yeah, I think it was that, but also at the same time, I think it's her own guilt.
Yeah,
and she's overthinking it because, to be honest, from what the siblings said, they hardly said anything. So for you to say, oh, they hate you and it was that bad, it's actually your guilt that is tripping you up. You're actually overthinking it because they did not say much for you to be saying, oh, it was terrible. Like,
so, but I think it's definitely a guilt thing, but at the same time, if they liked Tony, they would have shown that they liked Tony.
Yeah.
So obviously I do think she picked up on a vibe. We all picked it up, even the viewers.
It was obvious.
Yes.
So, do you know what I mean? So it was probably worse in person.
Yeah.
So I do think it's a little bit of both. But obviously, I think it was obviously like I'm not saying that I wanted her to cry, but I think it was nice. No, yeah, I think it was touching. I think her crying was touching, and then I think Cash's reaction, I was just like, this is why we love Cash.
Yeah, I mean, everything Cash does, like, and it's just everything he does. It's everything, like who he is, how he reacts to things, what he says. It's like every situation, you just fall in love with him more and more.
Yeah.
Like, even today, the minute she started crying, he was just like, no, Tony, look at me. Like, look at me. Yeah. It was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to win, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
he needs to win.
He needs to win. But
yeah, man, obviously to echo, sorry, Fia, just to echo the Tony thing just a little bit. Yeah, I think it just showed her heart. I don't think I think that was it. It just showed her heart, that how important it is to her. She obviously said loads of times that, you know, my significant other's family, like, it's really important to me that, you know, they like me or whatever, or whatever she was saying, but that the family is really important. So I think it just showed her heart. And that's also what Cash was saying as well. Like, it just shows her heart, and like she's just ticking more and more boxes.
Yeah.
I just think it showed her heart, and that it was genuine, and that it really pricked her. But like you said as well, Fia, because of that guilt, and it definitely is guilt as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just showed her heart, and she was just
Yeah, I mean, I think probably for as long as they're in the villa, that guilt is always going to be there for Tony. You know, it's always going to be there until they actually come out of that situation. But yeah, I do think it was a little bit of both. But yeah, like the way Cash handled it was just like, yeah, this man, I just like, I don't know where they found him.
Yeah.
But this man, like literally.
Yeah, no, they yeah, it's true. I don't know where they found him, but they picked well.
Yeah, they did.
They picked
100%.
They did.
I mean, a lot of people out there are comparing Cash to Ovi. A lot of people out there. Well, from what I've seen, a lot of them are comparing Cash to Ovi.
I've seen some as well.
They've got some similarities, but they've got some differences as well. I think Ovi was a joker. You know, he was a joker. Like, whereas Cash is more laid back.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
They definitely have a lot of differences. They're not too similar, but I guess maybe the main similarity is probably just that they're just not here for the drama.
No, they're not.
I think that's probably their main similarity.
And they're very respectful.
Very respectful. Yeah, definitely.
Very respectful.
But yeah, I mean, you know, before Cash came on, it was like, maybe not close, but before Cash came on, it was Shay for us. But Cash has topped Shay, but probably still hasn't topped Ovi, because Ovi was just Ovi was just something else.
Ovi was something else.
Yeah, but we love Cash.
Yeah. But what do you think about? Obviously, you know, it's been going around on TikTok and stuff. So you know, what's it? Megan Dejon. Obviously, there's this narrative being painted that the producers are really setting them up to win. Obviously,
it was obvious.
We had that perception after the date, and
even
before going exclusive, probably even before that, going exclusive and all of that stuff. So now, what's being said is that apparently the way Cash's siblings carried on is not working in his favor to winning. That's number one. And number two is they're trying to get all the producers, or should we say the powers that be, are putting all the ducks in a row, because they're trying to knock out those couples or those people who are fan favorites.
Yeah.
So one of them being Shakira.
Yeah.
Allowing her to go back to Harry has caused her to lose brownie points.
Yeah.
And now what's being said is that they're trying to find a way for Tony to now lose brownie points. Tony
Yes.
and Cash to lose brownie points. Because for whatever
Okay.
reason, the powers that be are really trying to force this narrative for Meg and Dejon to win. What do we think?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. But I think it was evident. It's been evident for the whole season. But I feel like even more so with the grafties. And that's why the grafties vexed me so much, because the way they portrayed it on the screen was definitely to come at Tony and Shakira and big up Meg and Dejon. It was so obvious. So definitely from the grafties, they were definitely trying to, repaint Tony and Shakira as the mean girls and Meg and Dejon as saints and perfect. That was obvious.
Yeah.
But like, in terms of the Cash thing, obviously I didn't think of that, to be honest. But
yeah,
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. But I know they want Meg and Dejon to win.
Yeah, but apparently, like, it's not good. Like, the feedback that Cash's siblings have been getting online, they've been dragging them. They're saying they shouldn't have behaved that way. It's made them lost respect for the family and lost respect for Cash and Tony's relationship. Because if your family don't respect their relationship, why should we class them as winners? So
okay, but I disagree with that. Obviously, I was saying on yesterday's live that I personally didn't necessarily think their reaction to Tony was warranted, in my opinion. I'm not obviously going to start dragging them, because at the end of the day, if Cash was hurt by Tony, they're also hurt by Tony. So I'm not, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna get at them too much for it, but I do think that I didn't like their reaction either. But to drag them, no. And then secondly, if people are saying, oh, like, if your family doesn't like Tony, then we've lost respect for your relationship. Okay, but look how Meg's mum and sister were talking about Dejon.
And Shakira.
Exactly.
No one's put Shakira and Harry anyway.
Yeah, but look how they were talking about Dejon. They weren't particularly happy. That's why Meg had to be like, oh, okay, well, calm down. Even in today's episode, when she was just like, oh, like, a lot of what they were saying, I don't even care. So look how they were talking about Dejon.
Yeah, I mean, I would disagree with that. Yeah. I don't think that is going to make Cash be affected in any sort of way.
It shouldn't be a reflection of Cash.
Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with it. I don't know if they're trying to spin that lie, or people obviously just don't want Tony to win because they know Cash is worthy of winning. Yeah, I think that's a weak. I think that's a weak point. I think that's a weak way of thinking. It's got nothing to do with Cash not being worthy of winning or whatever. Just because of that, it's got nothing to do with it. With how everyone was coming for Tony in the whole situation, his family are also not going to like Tony with the situation, just like all of you lot. And just like me as well, included in that, we didn't rate Tony for that situation.
Yeah.
So Cash's family,
of course not.
Obviously, that's their brother. They're also not going to rate it, just like we didn't.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's got anything to do with him losing whatever it is they're trying to say. And spin that narrative. I think that's false. I think that's silly.
Yeah.
And we know that they don't want Tony to win, and we know that they want to paint Tony in a certain way.
And we know that.
But I don't think that's got anything to do with Cash. I think that's dumb.
Yeah, but like, also, like, Tony was voted favourite Islander after that Harrison situation even happened. So clearly, obviously, yes, a lot of people probably did lose respect for her. As for us, like, not so much Leah, because Leah was probably like the main one that was like, no, I'm done. Whereas like me and Thea were more like, no, we still love her, but she disappointed us.
Yeah.
So I think a lot. Well, considering she still got favourite, I'm assuming that most of the viewers felt the way me and you did, Thea, about like, we still love her, but she made a mistake. It was disappointing. Don't get me wrong. I think the producers are trying long and hard to make Meg and Dejon winner. It's been so obvious. They don't like Tony. They don't like Cash. Yasmin's probably in between her, but they definitely don't Cash. They definitely don't like Tony and Shakira. That's been obvious.
Yes.
That has been, and they definitely want Meg and Dejon to win. That's also been obvious.
That part is
and the other person was Harry and Helena. They definitely wanted Harry and Hella at least second.
Yeah. And then
But-
obviously Dejon went and said to Meg that he loved her today.
I'll just shut up. Like I just like don't care. I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. I really don't. I'd love to know anybody that actually thinks they're genuine, because I
mean, you'll be surprised. There are some people that actually do, which is just questionable. But we'll leave that alone.
And according to his family, he was very genuine. He was
but a lot
himself.
A lot of people were calling the family weird, especially the mum. Because I'm sorry, you cannot go on Love Island and try and say that he's done nothing wrong.
They are weird.
And all he's done, you've done a flirt here and there. Now I think it was a little bit more than that, Mumsy. I think it was a little bit more than that.
It was way more
than
that.
The way you were just defending him, but coming for all the girls, especially Tony and Shakira. With your grown self, you need to not speak about people who are half your age, most likely.
Half your age, yeah.
You need to calm it down.
Yeah, I thought they were a bit weird.
Anything that Dejon comes out with and has been coming out with is just a ploy to win it. I don't care. First exclusive, then boyfriend and girlfriend, then I love. And I said it when we were watching it today. I was just like, watch him go up there to say I love you. Watch him.
And I knew it was going to happen. I checked Instagram.
I knew it was going to happen.
I checked Instagram, and everyone was like, "Oh, if he goes up there on the terrace and says I love you," everyone called it.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, hi.
It's all foolishness.
Flytap said hi, so hello,
okay, hi.
Thank you for joining our live. But yeah, that was obvious. That was so obvious that he was going to go up there and do it. And oh my gosh, it was so boring. It was so predictable. Like, when Dejon is about to make a speech.
Yeah.
When he's about to make a speech. When he's about to prove something, when he has something to prove, you know it. You know the build up to it. And then when he's doing it, you're like, okay, is that it? That's it. And this guy has, every time he says something that is supposedly from the heart, he has no emotion in his face. No emotion in his face. Yeah. The only thing he does is he wants to do that silly little smile of his all the time and think that we're buying it. Dejon, we're not buying it, because you have no emotion in your face every time you have a speech to say, but that same little silly smile every single time, go away. Go away. And the thing is, majority of us are not buying it. And that's why I say it. I say it in every single episode. Majority of us are not buying it. Majority of us are seeing you right through you, Dejon. And that's why I say in every episode, at this rate, how are you winning?
I just think
it's definitely useless if you win. There's no way you can win. We're all seeing it. And majority of us are saying the same thing. You can't win at this point.
I mean, I think at this point, I'm actually just bored of always talking about them. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But they must not win. If they win, I am done.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I am so done. But yeah,
Jackson
responded.
Jackson is back. Thanks for coming back. When you subbed and thank you very much. We appreciate you. We hope you enjoy our live discussing Love Island yet again, coming up to the end. And we're obviously speaking about not the man himself, because he doesn't deserve that title.
No,
but unfortunately, we're talking about Dejon.
Yeah.
And Meg.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what did you think about? I think I was screwing the whole time, in the challenge, or the game, should we say? And the question was, which couple do you think is the most fake? I think.
Oh.
Yeah, that annoyed me.
It was such a cop-out.
And Meg decided to say she was going to choose Shakira, and the reasons that she gave, I was like, you have got to be the most delusional woman on this earth, because she had so much chest to say to Shakira, you're fake, you said this behind my back, and I genuinely thought we were friends. I considered you a friend, and you did this, and you did, and I was very nice to you. I was like, you really don't have no self-accountability skills, because
because it's not making make sense. Like, sorry, make it make sense, because I was there thinking, okay, Shakira has never said she's your friend.
Never.
I'm so sorry to say, why are people getting confused? This is why, when Dejon's mom came, they're not friends to you, and they're not friends to you. And this is why I was saying the last live, they never claimed to be your friend.
And neither did they.
All they're doing is being civil.
Yeah.
They never claimed to be your friend. So Meg saying, "Oh, you know, I genuinely consider you a friend." Shakira doesn't consider you a friend,
But neither
and
does
she
Meg.
never, and neither does Meg
Neither
anyway.
does Meg.
And she never said she considers you a friend. That's number one. Two,
That's
you're
number
a
one.
big, massive hypocrite
Exactly.
because you're
Yeah,
one
massive.
of the fakest girls in that villa.
Literally.
Oh, I'm always nice to you, but you're not always nice to me because that's why you told me to strut my stuff on the catwalk.
Yeah.
So what are you talking? This girl, I don't understand.
And obviously, what I was gonna say is, the reason that game annoyed me is because you didn't listen to the question.
Yeah, and that.
The question didn't ask which islander do you think is the most fake.
Yes.
Are we
Yeah.
hard of hearing?
Yeah, it's true.
It said which couple is the
Is
most fake. So why are we shooting digs at an islander? Are you?
Which is
why?
why.
What are you
Which
doing?
is why Shakira then came out and said, "Oh, so we're making it personal."
Yeah, because what are you doing? You took the
Yeah.
opportunity to make a thing out of something when it wasn't about that. Speak about the couple. The question is about the couple.
Mhm.
But I think
True.
Tony took it personal though.
Yeah, but she spoke about the couple.
Tony.
It doesn't matter. She spoke about the couple. The question is about the couple.
When she chose Megan Dejan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was talking about the couple.
She spoke about the couple. Dejan went straight to talking about Harry.
But yes, there was a part, but there was a time where she wasn't actually, because I think she did mention the shot. Didn't she mention the shot your stuff thing?
No, that was probably after. She didn't say that to begin with.
No, she said she chose Megan Dejan for the fakest couple. But her reason was, you know, when Harrison was in the villa, you two knew that he slept with her not once but twice. And
That
you
was
didn't say nothing
after.
to me. Oh.
That was after though. At the beginning, she was basically saying how obviously everything that you've basically done, it seems you're doing it for show. You know, the whole boyfriend and girlfriend thing, everything is a bit, you know, except that's what she started with.
That is what she started with.
The boyfriend and girlfriend thing, the exclusive, all things like that. Then they asked her to elaborate. Then she started talking about, yeah, it just seems convenient. You conveniently got exclusive boyfriend and girlfriend after all the flirting and all of that stuff. And then it went along to other stuff because then they started like
going back
and forth and saying other things like, oh, I thought I'm here for you when you're down, all of this stuff. Then she mentioned, well, you're not like how are you here for me, all of that stuff when you two knew that he slept with Lauren twice and you didn't say anything. So that was after. At first she was speaking about the couple, but they wanted to now do this back and forth thing, get defensive. So she said, well,
and
you're
that's
not,
when she made
you are fake because of so she didn't start it off with that. They obviously wanted to get that out of her, and eventually she did say.
Yeah. I mean, and obviously, like, you know, we all know, I mean, to be honest, Megan Dejan should have been chosen by everybody in that question.
Everybody.
So obviously, they should have been chosen by everybody, but obviously, you know, it's probably part of like keeping certain level of peace as well, because Tony could have said so much more. But obviously, this is a back and forth thing at this point, and nobody, you're not listening. You're both clearly. I mean, Dejan's playing the game, so I can't even speak about him. He just wants to win. But Meg is something doer. Because I keep saying the same thing and you're still not getting it. I think that's part of it. Obviously, Shakira and Harry was very disappointed. It was a massive cop out because I know for a fact Shakira at least should have chosen Megan Dejan, and I know she wanted to.
It's probably because she didn't want the drama right there. She probably just thought,
she didn't because
I don't want to repeat myself.
Because when because obviously she saw what Cash and Tony wrote before they revealed it. And she was like, "Oh, that's gonna be brutal." That's what Shakira said. So she obviously took the safest way out because she doesn't want no drama no more. Like she's done with it. But whereas Tony, to her, it's light work. So she'll do it. Like
Tony doesn't care. Obviously,
Tony don't care.
Yasmin and Jamie chose Megan Dejan. Good. And of course, Yasmin's another one that doesn't hold back.
She doesn't care because she said the same thing. She explained it as well, ignoring every single girl that's come in with Billy Kiss, etc. And Dejan just had the same repeated answer twice, three.
He always has to speak.
However many times this guy practiced his answer.
Yeah.
But he gave the same answer 2 or 3 times, and it's like, can you say something else?
Yeah, because you can't say anything else because you're playing a game. So
boring.
So yeah, that was that. But yeah, Megan Dejan definitely should have been chosen for all of those. Something about like not people pleasing. It wasn't people pleasing. That wasn't the question.
Care about like outside perspective.
Yeah, I think it was that as well. Again, should have been Megan Dejan. Like,
but some of them did because of obviously just what their family have been.
But like the what's it called? The the most genuine or like the most trustworthy or something like that.
Yeah.
That was a damn lie. I think Megan Dejon got tied with someone else, and I was just like, let's just not lie.
Tony and
or was it Ty and Angel? Maybe. No.
Tony and Cash got a few answers, and so did Yasmin and Jamie.
Okay, it was
So
just
maybe
a
they
damn
tied
lie.
with Yaz and Jamie.
Yeah. It was just a lie.
That was just a lie. The answers they said, it was like, oh, you've been covered up from the beginning. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think those were probably the main points in that bit, like that caused the most blow up.
Yeah.
Obviously there was a blow up between Harry and Blue. Blue just talks too much. I just don't know.
Blue
like I don't know
back.
why he feels like he has to have so much damn mouth.
He's come back and he just wants drama.
Yeah. He just talks too much.
He's come back and he just wants drama.
Yeah.
And
anything else apart from that.
And the thing is, this is why I don't like Meg as well, because it's like when the back and forth was happening between Meg Dejon and Tony, yeah, that was happening, fair enough. Then another now back and forth had to happen because Blue had to put his 2 pence in.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tony's like making faces and whatever and whatnot. And then did you see Meg smiling?
Yes.
And Meg is concerned and she's confused as to why people choose her for fake. Because what is there to smile at in this particular point of time?
She likes even come for them.
Yes, she does. And she's shown it on multiple occasions.
Mm-hmm.
But this occasion, how am I seeing you smirk on my screen when Blue is getting at both Tony and Cash?
Yeah.
And all I see is you smirking.
Yeah.
And you're not fake.
She's fake, ma'am. She's fake.
Because no one ever catches her. So that's why she's like, oh, but I'm nice to everyone and I'm nice to everyone's faces. But that's because they're not actually witnessing your snaky behaviour firsthand. Because we're all seeing it, but they're not. Because obviously they're
and you smiling at somebody else's downfall when you claim to say you're nice to everybody and I consider you my friends. That is the opposite of what you're trying to portray.
Exactly.
When like Tony and Shakira may not be your best friends, but Tony and Shakira don't laugh at your downfall. They don't laugh at your pain. They were the same ones that said, "Oh, we're genuinely happy for Meg, but Dejon."
Yeah.
But when it's them, you're laughing when they hurt.
Yeah.
I don't like that woman.
No, I don't.
I don't like that woman. I don't know why she paints herself to be some type of saint.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I mean, obviously, so Blue tried it, like we were saying, Blue tried it with Tony and Cash. Cash wasn't really having it. But Cash is...
But you know what? Oh my gosh. I don't know why Blue is back. And Blue he really needs to go home. Because I don't know. I think he's really got something against Tony, but maybe he has got something against Cash as well now. Because why did he try and get at Cash when Cash didn't say anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why Tony made the face, because she was like, I don't know why you're coming at him like that.
Because Blue said something, and then all Cash said was, that's all right, everyone's entitled to their opinion. And then he slightly raised his voice and snapped back at Cash. But what did Cash say that was wrong? He said you're entitled to your opinion. And then he snapped back and it was like, and even Tony was like, yeah, I don't understand why you're coming for Cash. He didn't say anything. He said you're entitled to your opinion. And then you snap back at him.
I think
you
Blue
need to go home. What are you here for?
He just
to cause problems and cause unnecessary drama.
Exactly.
You need to go back home.
I just think he's so irrelevant. He's so irrelevant.
You are
what he is.
You are
like
you're literally trying to make yourself relevant again.
Literally, nobody wants you. Yasmin didn't want you. Angel didn't want you. Helena don't even want you. But yet you're still here. You need to go home.
Yeah, you're still here.
You need to go home.
And you're being called. You're being called on your fakeness because this man wants to say that he was interested in Angel and who's the other girl there? Yasmin, and then all of a sudden, I've always had my eye on Helena, but you were with Harry and you were with such and such and such and such. And then when you get called up on it in the challenge, I don't really think that's true. And I don't even know what he was saying.
Just like,
just being myself.
Just being myself, and obviously, just seeing where it's
exactly. Oh, just shut up. Like, obviously, everybody knows. I don't know why you came back to the villa, but the fact that you decided you were going to crack on with Helena, you're just trying to stay in the villa now and stay relevant.
You obviously
because
are.
Helena was not a thought, and this is what Angel said.
Yeah.
Helena was not even a thought, and now all of a sudden, I've always had my eye on you.
Don't lie.
Oh, be quiet.
Don't lie.
Be quiet.
We all don't even want you here.
Like,
no one even wants you in the villa.
Literally, who even is you? I don't even know why they brought Blue back.
Why
and
Blue?
You got dumped in the first
of
week.
all people.
No. You got dumped in the first week. That means nobody missed you for 7 weeks.
And then the minute you come back, like, 2 girls deaded you off. No one wants you in the villa, and we don't want you there in the villa either.
Yeah.
No, he oh my god.
And it's like, ever since he came back, like, not saying I ever liked Blue, but it was like ever since he came back, it was, yeah, let's just pick a fight with Tony here. And I'm just like, why?
Every time.
Why?
Every time. The first day you've come back, you're already arguing with her in the den, and then Helena to walk off and then mocking her accent. That was the first, you hadn't even been there for 24 hours, and you're already having an argument with Tony.
Yeah.
Now, days later, you're coming for Tony again.
To be honest, I'm very surprised that Blue even survived after that.
Well, there's not been no dumpings.
There's a lot of people. Yeah, there's not been
no dumpings.
Yeah, but you know, people can be removed from the villa, because I'm very surprised that they allowed him to stay in the villa. They still allowed him to stay in the villa, and he mocked someone's accent. That's very
yeah. Well,
I mean, it should be discrimination. It should be.
Exactly, but it is.
But you know, sometimes they like to pick and choose when something's okay and when something's not okay.
No, they do.
We've seen people get taken off in the middle of the night for something that was less minor. So they pick and choose. They don't care for Tony. So they don't care.
I mean, look at what happened with Faye. Was Faye removed?
No.
I mean, Faye should have been removed. There's no doubt about that.
And she was worse. Because when she mocked Dale's
was abusive.
No, didn't really mock it, but when she cussed Dale for how he speaks, and she was left on and got to the final.
I mean, for multiple reasons, Faye was abusive. There's no doubt about it. That lady's behavior on that whatever season, episode, whatever, was not abusive. She should have been taken off. She was abusive.
She should have been taken off.
And yet you made it to the final. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, whatever. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised like if Blue coming back onto the show, because it's all a bit fishy here. I wouldn't be surprised if Blue coming back onto the show and picking a fight with Tony literally as soon as you come back is probably just an endgame of the producers to portray Tony even more to be a mean girl.
Yeah, because it's not like her.
Yeah, because the timing is too fishy to me. You literally just got back. What did Tony do to you? Mind your business. And you didn't do it to anybody else. You did it to Tony.
Literally.
And not only did you do it to Tony, you were chatting a bunch of nonsense, saying how, so it's okay that you make Cash quiet.
Yeah.
When did she say that?
Who said that? Who said that?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Like, and you saw what the public saw when she was barling. She was barling for ages, for days.
Yeah.
No. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's another endgame for the producers.
Yeah,
honestly,
they want as much people to not like certain people as much as they can.
Yeah,
you know, they've been doing that.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
But Blue can go. He needs to go. He will go.
Yeah,
he will go.
But you know, like obviously, in terms of like Meg making it personal for Shakira, I don't think it's gonna be a thing where Shakira is then gonna turn that back on her again. Because I think these girls are just getting bored of saying always encountering Meg, always telling her about herself, always this, always that. I just think it's getting boring for them.
Yeah, it is getting boring. But do you know what it is? What I did like and what I did respect about Shakira in today's game is that she didn't retaliate.
Yeah,
she didn't retaliate.
Yeah,
you see, Meg is a stupid woman. She's a very dumb woman because you don't air your dirty laundry in front of everybody like that. You don't call somebody out like that because you just make yourself look dumb. That's what you did.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that Shakira was like, "Oh, you're gonna take it personal. That's fine. The gloves are off now." But I'm glad she didn't respond and retaliate right there and then. No,
like
I'm going to.
Exactly.
I don't need to stoop to your level because you are beneath me. You are beneath me, so I
Yeah.
don't need to stoop to your level. So I'm glad Shakira didn't do that. But in tomorrow's episode, I do want to see Shakira address it with her,
She will.
In
because
private.
Meg needs to be knocked down a peg. She needs to be knocked down a few steps, because she
Yeah.
just thinks that she's all this high and mighty, and you're
Yeah,
not.
she does. But they've been doing this, but it's probably because Meg is being bigged up by other people. Meg is being bigged up by Helena. She's being bigged up by Dejan. She's being bigged up by Angel. She's being bigged up by Megan. She's being bigged up by all of these people. So no matter how much Tony and Shakira tell her about herself, it's not going to matter. She'll always just be like, oh, but I'm always nice to you. And then, like, she's crazy.
She has no. Fair enough. She's being bigged up by all of those people, but you should have some have some like so what do you call it, self-awareness.
Yeah.
You should have self-awareness. So clearly you have no self-evaluation skills, because regardless of if someone can tell me, oh no, Fia, you're doing very well. Oh, Fia, you did this and you did this. That's irrelevant. If I know what I said, because I know what comes out of my mouth. Yeah. I don't need, if I'm getting praised by somebody else, that's irrelevant to me, because I know what I said. And I know how I've carried on. So she's delusional.
Well, she is.
She's not well.
She is. We know she is.
No, she's not.
These people, they thrive on the things that's being said to them. Because Helena does the same thing. You know, Helena, that wasn't pulling up Harry on his behavior. And then when she gets egged on by her crew to go pull him up on it, then she comes back feeling so proud.
Yeah.
Because she's done what they told her to do. So Meg is the same. Meg gets egged on, and then she probably feels proud on whatever. But you see, Meg knows who to come for, because I don't think Shakira has ever actually had a one-to-one with Meg. We've seen Tony pull Meg loads of times.
Yeah.
And we know Tony can obviously handle Meg. Like, that's not even...
It's not even... I mean, you're like,
but
what?
we've never seen Shakira pull Meg, and I've never seen Meg pull Shakira. So because she wouldn't come for Tony like that, and that's why she didn't come for Tony like that.
Exactly.
Because
she
Tony
tried.
was the one.
She tried.
Yeah, but not to the extent she went for Shakira.
Yeah.
Tony literally chose you and Dejan, but you knew to keep your mouth shut towards the end. You knew not to take it to a certain extent, because you know you can't handle her, even though you maybe believe it in your head, but you know you can't. Now Shakira, the minute you got the opportunity, she was just, Shakira, you've done this and you've been this and you did.
Yeah, that's very true.
Started going.
It's very true.
Started going.
But you can't handle Shakira either.
No,
it's only because Shakira probably got to that point where she was just like, I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know what it is with Shakira. I don't know. Maybe
it's because she's younger.
Maybe she feels she's younger, so like I can take her. She's younger than me.
Yeah.
Maybe because of how I don't know, but she obviously felt like I could really handle Shakira. Sorry, and that's why she went for her like that.
Yeah, and and Meg has always had that attitude, because on the movie night, that's the same thing she said to her. She said, Shakira, I'm not going to lose an argument to you, like, so.
Okay.
So,
but at the same time, you did though, and like, even though you were still talking, Shakira literally went up, and she was literally like, no, I'm talking.
Yeah. But
she wasn't even then. She wasn't having it.
It's true, but even that, even moving night proves it, because she came for Shakira harder than she went for Tony.
Yeah, she did.
Because she's finally come to the conclusion, I can't touch Tony.
Yeah,
and she feels she can touch Shakira,
and she can't. And I feel like with Tony, I think one of the best things about Tony is that Tony does it in a way that's so calm and I don't know, even like articulated. She does it in a way that will make you think twice about yourself. She doesn't need to raise her voice. She doesn't need to scream at you.
Yeah.
Tony has the best one-liners.
Yeah.
She has the best one-liners. She has the best way to shut you down, and you ain't got nothing to say.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Whereas Shakira will scream at your level.
Oh yeah,
she will scream at your level. Yeah. Tony ain't having it.
Yeah, she's not.
Yeah.
Tony is not having it. She'll say one thing like, "Am I speaking another language?"
Yeah.
Or
or like, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
I don't care.
Oh my god! It's the way she does things is so brilliant. honestly,
Yeah.
it's so brilliant. It's hilarious and it's so brilliant.
Yeah.
Because she genuinely doesn't care.
Yeah.
And like Fia
She
said,
doesn't care.
she said, I'm fine. This is light work. Like she
Literally.
doesn't care.
Literally.
She
Like,
doesn't care.
honestly,
She's ready for the smoke all the time.
All the
they've
time.
never, and obviously it's the first American, so that's why they've never had someone like Tony on here.
Never.
Ever.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. No, she yeah, the way she handles the situation, I'm telling you, just one liner. All you need
Yeah.
is one line from
Just
Tony
one
and it's
line.
done.
Literally.
Just yeah, man. And you know, maybe that's why people are gonna feel intimidated by that. They're gonna feel intimidated by that.
Yeah, because especially people who aren't like that.
Yeah.
They don't like that. You see, but that's most of the time that's normal. That's why fake people like fake people. Fake people like to surround themselves with more fake people, and it's just fakeness in the air. And that's why when you see blunt people, people who are real, people who are, you know, true, they say how it is. Oh no, we can't mix.
Yeah. And you
We
can't
mix. And obviously that's evident in the villa this year. Fake is over there, Tony and Shakira's over here. We can't mix. We can't, because I'm sorry, we're not fake. They don't get on.
Yeah.
They don't get on. And sometimes it's opposites attract and all of that stuff. But I think when it comes to fake and not fake, we can't get on. We can't be around each other and we can't get on. And you're going to be threatened by the people who aren't fake.
Yeah.
Because they're not like you. And you know that because they're not fake, you can't touch them. Because they will come to you every time.
Yeah.
And Meg is threatened.
Mega's
when it comes to confrontation and all that stuff, she's threatened. She's threatened, and that's why she'll be the one to stop. She'll be the one to turn her face to the side and start crying. She'll be the one to walk off crying because you know you can't touch them. So I don't know why you keep trying every time.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like Meg. Mega's probably one of the worst girls I felt about in the whole time I've been watching Love Island.
Absolutely, since Faye, but this.
Oh yeah, Faye's on a different level,
and that's the thing.
Faye's on a different level
because Meg is just something else, like on another planet.
Yeah,
like she's just something else.
Yeah,
like since Faye, I've never disliked someone as much as I dislike Meg. Like it's in another world. I don't even know how to really
like we will
voice that,
because we were talking about this the other day, and I mentioned Olivia because we couldn't stand Olivia in Zara's year. Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah,
her and Harriet, but Harriet was more annoying than like it wasn't as strong as Meg and Olivia.
Waste of time, all of that stuff. Olivia was because she was the one who just speak and start speaking on people's situations, but she couldn't handle it because she started crying.
Yeah. No. So but Meg. But anyway, you know, there was so obviously we finally got a vote in, which you were saying anyway will probably happen after the parents episode.
I did say that.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it happened.
But you know, the finals on Monday, so you know, we need to be stepping it up a bit. So obviously we finally got a vote in. But Ian was like, Ian was like, it will be revealed in at some point this week. Later on in the week. So I'm thinking, well, then that's not going to be in tomorrow's episode, then.
No, it's not. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so it could be Thursday straight Friday. But then that's leaving it late. But to be fair, that means Sunday is going to be babies, and I think that's late to do it the day before the final.
Well, to be honest, there's 7 couples now, so only 3 couples need to be dumped
by Monday.
So it might even be a case where all 3 are dumped, or
2 gets dumped, and then
But
yeah, so you finally got a vote in, man. It was a long time coming. Imagine in 8 weeks, this is the third time we've been able to vote. Imagine that.
Yeah, so obviously, like, I'll be interested to see, but you know, obviously, there's not going to be any more bombshells, which means there's no way there's no way Harry and Blue are making it to the final, and that's probably the only couple I can say now that should not be in it.
Yeah,
Helena and Blue.
Yeah. The one I know, the one I think I pretty know for certain will not be in the final.
It will make
because they're a friendship couple.
Yeah.
So
it make no sense for you to not. You're not even a couple.
And plus, nobody likes Blue.
Yeah.
And you're in a friendship couple.
They're gonna get least votes.
So they will go.
surely they have to get the least votes and let them go. Thank goodness, man.
And when they go, how many couples left after them?
6.
So they'll have to dump 2 couples.
Yeah.
I think they
It's
should
very
dump.
difficult,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think they
know.
should dump 2 couples. Then obviously there'll be 5 couples left. Helena and Blue definitely should be the one going.
I don't think Helena and Blue won't make it. I don't think Connor and Megan will make it.
I'm not sure. I don't know why. It might actually be Shakira and Harry. I don't know. I know Shakira's
that's 3 couples.
No, I don't know about Connor and Megan. They're just irrelevant to me.
Connor and Megan will not make it. There's no way Connor and Megan should make it over Ty and Angel.
No, they shouldn't.
Because Ty was favourite. Yeah. So I think Connor and Megan will be going, and Shakira and Harry is highly possible that they will also be going.
I don't know. I literally do not think Shakira and Harry's going to make it to the final. I don't think Shakira's going to make it to the final just because she's with Harry. Yeah. I seriously don't think she's going to make it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think she's going to make it.
Let's see how it goes because something could shock us. You never know. Maybe Megan Dejon won't make it to the final. Wishful thinking.
I mean, that's the undercover hope.
Yes,
we do hope for that, but we don't want to get our hopes up and then be
exactly. So let's just see it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it won't be revealed in tomorrow's episode, which is very, very annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday.
Maybe Thursday,
maybe Thursday or Friday,
and then Sunday will most likely definitely be the babies. Unless they do it earlier.
I don't know. I don't know when it normally is. I guess maybe it normally is a day or 2 before the final. So yeah.
Because I'm sure it's meant to be the parents the day before. But hey ho, it's between the parents and the babies. But yeah, anyway, it's just a shame that we have to probably wait till the end of the week for the voting, and that's just annoying.
Yeah.
So there's probably going to be more challenges and games like tonight. Otherwise, it's just going to be a boring week. So they're probably going to do different things like that to spark drama and all of that stuff, and then a recoupling comes. Well, not a recoupling, a dumping comes. It's just about whether or not they'll dump 2 or 1, or even 3, or even 3 and have the 4.
Maybe they'll dump 2 and then the last one, the island.
Another one. Yeah, exactly.
So let's just see.
So yeah, let's just see. I think that was pretty much everything. In this episode, there's definitely going to be, the game is obviously not finished, and there's definitely going to be more drama tomorrow. Shakira is definitely going to give in, and give it to Meg, and maybe some other things. Maybe some other things. But yeah, I think that was it. So yeah, we just wait for that. Parents are done now, so that was a big Love Island thing that's finished. So honestly, no, there's honestly at this point nothing to look forward to. The only thing we need right now is the final, and that's on Monday. So we need Monday to come quite quickly.
Yes.
We need Monday to come very quickly.
I just want Tash and Tony to be crowned winners of season 12 Love Island UK.
Yes.
And if they're not, as long as it's not Megan Dejon.
If it's not them, it needs to be Yaz and Jamie.
Yes.
If it's not
them, it cannot be Meg and Dejon. That's all I'm saying.
It can't.
If it's not going to be Tony and Cash, it must not be them.
It can't.
Thank you.
It can't. It can't. But yeah, that is our life. That is our life. I think that's all our raw thoughts for you all. So yeah, let's just wait and see what tomorrow brings for our Love Island episode. We will either be going live or doing a review for you guys. So yeah, just stay tuned. It will be one or the other for you guys, so you can come along with us as well for another day to see what we are saying and our thoughts. So yeah, just stay tuned. Make sure you have notifications on so you know. And yeah, I think that's all our thoughts on this episode. So yeah, we're gonna call it a day. Let you all go. And yeah, we'll see you again in our next episode, whether it's a live or a review. So yeah, bye for now, everybody, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.